So, something very interesting for all of you to think about. I have made a very foolish mistake. And it turns out it was a very simple mistake, but I finally figured out why my audio recording settings have been so awful. Like no matter what I change in OBS, by the way, we're going to the Soggy Swamp. I feel like you should have known, but we're going to the Soggy Swamp. Recommended power is 33. We are 33, so we're at least going to bump that one up to recommended power 45. Yeah, we'll go with 45. Maybe next time we'll bump up to 51. Anyways, what was I saying? We're in the Soggy Swamp. What? Oh, for OBS, I found out the problem. It was not the filters that I was applying to the microphone. It's the fact that the default microphone is my webcam microphone and not this this microphone that I've been using, or at least I thought I was using the entire time. So it turns out every time I've been leaning in, talking into a microphone, it's done nothing. It's just been me like leaning to the side, just talking and still getting picked up by the webcam, which makes me feel personally like an idiot. I think that's the best way to put it. I feel like my intelligence is sorely lacking at times like this. But we're back. We're going to play more Minecraft Dungeons. Hopefully, my voice comes in absolutely silky smooth. So now, really, did I just fall into. Okay, I guess. So yeah, now hopefully my voice will be coming in silky smooth, not as crackly background noise from before. We'll see. There's still a lot of audio settings to figure out with this, and we'll just figure them out as we go. Before, all of the changes I was making didn't do really anything at all because we were just not doing the right thing, and we know that now. So hopefully now the keyboard sounds will be quieter. The keyboard, I already said the keyboard. The mouse clicks will be quieter. Hopefully everything will just be a little more balanced in the realm of auditory listening compared to listening in some non auditory fashion. I don't know what it is or how you're doing it, but I am impressed that you can listen without using. I was gonna say your optic nerves. That doesn't make sense either. Without using the little drums inside your ears, the ear drums, in fact. But yeah, hopefully now everything will be fine. I seemingly cannot roll. Okay, so I also did switch keyboards to a quieter one to see if that would also help. But it turns out that mostly getting the mic to actually be being used instead of not using the microphone instead of the webcam mic is like the biggest change that I ever could have made. So now maybe I do need to switch back to the other keyboard if we can't roll. Hopefully we can make it through this level without needing to roll. It seems like that won't be the case. We could always swap out. So instead of, I think that might be the what's best for now. Going to artifacts, taking our fancy feather. I would love to run more, but the fact that we can now be a little bit faster and roll is really what's important here. Because, I mean, with the spacebar, what appears to be broken on this keyboard, which I didn't realize until this point in time, we can't roll normally. We can only roll like this. And when it comes to the cauldron fight, I mean, you all know that we're really gonna need it. We are taking crazy amounts of damage from everything. How many secrets we got? None. We just need to find 7 chests. It is a little lame that there's no secrets on this. I do keep trying to roll, even though I already know that I can't do that. But I think that's just how it'll continue for a while. Oh, that was incredible. I think the soul arrows is like the best thing that we have so far. We found one of the chests, which is great. I'm sorry, I'm just really just like my mind is stuck on the fact that all of this has been a very solvable problem that I kind of created for myself. the fact that all I had to do was switch from using the default mic to the mic that I thought would be default, I know is very foolish of me. The default video, okay, isn't even the webcam. The default video is literally nothing. At least for my OBS. If I choose for the video input to be default, it literally shows up as a black picture. So there's nothing there for that default. But the default for audio input is not the microphone, it's the webcam's microphone. Why is that the case? I have no idea. I don't actually care to know. I just now know that it was the problem and we've solved it. So hopefully we don't have to really think about it much more than that. Dang, I really wanted to assassinate the witch. The witches are gonna be the problem in here. Normally they're not the issue. Okay, did I? Oh, there's a thin little gap down into the swamp, which is unfortunate. But I mean, what are you gonna do? We didn't see it, so we fell mercy to the game itself. We're going in, doing our slow multi-crit arrows, which are insanely good. Like, I feel like we continuously wind up with arrows that are significantly better than we deserve. If only our gravity hammer could attack faster. That would be a major improvement for us. Other than that, not really anything that I can think of. The biggest improvement to the recording so far, and I mean for all of them, is now the fact that I know what the default microphone is and to never use it. Look at that. The slow crits. Maybe that'll be the name of this video. I don't know. How do I come up with the titles to the video? Well, I'll tell you the process. I sit down and I record things for several hours. And then I go and I clip the beginning and the end, maybe some stuff out of the middle in Premiere. And then I export it. And then after it exports for like 2-3 hours, because there's like 6 videos, I then upload it very slowly, and while I'm uploading it, that's when I make the thumbnails in Photoshop. And those Photoshop thumbnails, that's when I come up with the title. So several hours after any given recording is when I come up with the title, which is why they don't always make sense with the content of whatever video it is, because I've kind of forgotten what happened. But I mean, I try my absolute best to make them sensical, because anything nonsensical would be nonsensical. I hope we can all get on the same page in regards to that. That the nonsense is no sense at all. What happened to the witch? Just running behind a wall? Strength double arrows. You think you can hide? But, I mean, it seems like you can. There we go. We got somebody over here. Definitely switching back to the other keyboard, or at least working on fixing the spacebar for this one. So I did... Alright, I'll let you in on another little secret. This was an old keyboard laying off to the side, so it was pretty, like, dusty and dirty. So I did have to go through, take every single keycap off. I did put O-rings on every key on this keyboard as well. So maybe the spacebar not working is because I didn't properly put the spacebar back down. I feel like that's not the case. But there are a couple other keys that aren't working. Oh, we got an Enderman coming in. That's fine. We should be able to handle the Enderman if we can just crit these guys out of the way. We don't have a llama right now to slow down any of these enemies. Something is slowing them. What it is, I'm not particularly aware of. I would love to get out of here. That was a little scary. Okay, that's even more scary. Yeah, the inability to roll is seemingly a very big problem. And we aren't even to the hard part yet. We do have the one roll from our artifacts, which most of the time seems to be good enough, but is not always perfect. Okay, rolling into it is only going to make this harder. Okay, this should help. If the Enderman does come back, okay, we can do 1,000 damage for a crit on him. This should be manageable. He's very slow. Is part of our bow slowing him down? I don't really know. He's almost done for. We got this. What is it, like 2 more shots? Okay, maybe it was 3 more shots. There we go. We got him. And we got a new hunting bow, better than the bow that we have. I doubt it. 40 though? That's pretty crazy. With powerful enchantments, still nothing that has 3 different enchanting slots. I wonder how long it's going to be. Maybe till we get to the 3rd difficulty. But yeah, so like audio may be cutting out in this again. Like the peaks, troughs of all of the sounds might be clipping. Hopefully that's not the case. I tried to set it up with a couple trial runs, but really nothing's as good as recording something for a couple hours. Then you can really tell if everything is being picked up or not. So today's videos, which will be, come to think of it, in like a couple weeks after me sitting down to record them, they'll come out within 2 days of each other. So it should be this video with one other video, unless things change by then. It should be Minecraft Dungeons, I believe, comes out in my schedule with one other video, and then the day after and the day before is 3 separate ones. What shows up on what day, I don't really remember. But my favorite series to record so far is Minecraft Dungeons, and that's why it comes out with only one other thing, because it's what I'm most excited about. Is that logical? Should I be doing it a different way? I don't know. You inform me. If you want to see more of something else, I mean, the comment section is always fully open for you to discuss. I'm not going to play any games that I despise, but I mean, like, I can always play different games more. We got a soul knife again. Say it ain't so. It's better. But it doesn't have the like double god tier enchantments that we had before. It still seems like a crappy weapon, just from how it deals damage, just the slow stabbing. But it is better than nothing, and it was doing. It did at least attack faster than this gravity hammer. The gravity hammer is a very interesting weapon. It's a fun way to play, but it doesn't nearly have as cool of enchantments as the weapon we previously had. We should have gone for something that increased our attack speed. Maybe we can get that out of our armor. Maybe not this one, but the next one, whatever we switch to. But for right now, it seems to be that the gravity hammer is just going to be slow. It's going to be doing relatively consistent damage, stunning people-ish by pulling them in with the gravity well. But yeah, it doesn't do crazy amounts of damage. So like a sword doing less damage per hit might end up being better. The nice thing about it is that the whirlwind combo, or the whirlwind that comes out after your combo, comes out every single swing, because that's just what it happens to be. The fact that your combo is literally one hit makes it so we get a damage bonus every single time. And it's a pretty large one at that. Swirling, yeah, if we get one more level, it'll go up to 79 damage per swirl, which comes out literally every time we attack. So instead of just doing, let's see, instead of doing 88, we're basically doubling it to like 160, 150. Which is solid. Like that is a solid amount of damage for us to be outputting at this time. Based on the other weapons we have, we couldn't really be doing a ton more, except for maybe with the rare broadsword. But I do at least want to hit 37, put the next enchantment point in this, just to see what it's like. I mean, why not? Just live a little, test some things out. If we don't like it, we don't like it, but in the end, we might love it. We don't know. We only know when we actually get to that point in time. And we won't get to that point in time until, I mean, we've already done it, so. It's worth trying out. That was awful. I missed horribly. Somehow the witch fell off. The gravity seems to go slightly past where we smack our hammer. I did not mean to throw that. Anyways, the gravity seems to go slightly past where we throw our hammer. So it pulls enemies just slightly further away from us. Still within our area of damaging them, but not really that close to us. It's pulling them a little ways away, which is nice because I believe it puts us at a distance that means we're safe from most enemy attacks. Of course, not any ranged attacks, but non-ranged attacks I feel like we're going to be relatively safe from. There a chest over here? No, but this does look like a secret crypt area. Is that where we were supposed to go? I feel like it was. Yeah, so we're gonna go explore that area first. That was not a secret exit. That was just the exit. We are in a dark enchanted forest full of witches and magic, and we took too much damage at once. I thought we were gonna get the creeper before he exploded. That was my fault. I should not have been under such an assumption. New weapon, the glaive. I don't know how you feel about it, but the glaive is not, it's not something that I like. I'm not a glaive fan. I really am not. Like sure you get a larger distance initial swing, but unless you're attacking really slowly, or at least, I mean, like, you can control yourself and don't, like, over click, you'll just go walk up to them and then the extra distance isn't that important. I mean, sure, a tiny bit of skill, just hold back and don't keep running at them while attacking. But I mean, sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you just want to get in, do a little bit of damage, and then get out. I feel like we're definitely going to swap to the broadsword sometime soon, because this is getting a little slow. Hopefully we can just hit 37 quick. Because when we hit 37, we can at least also switch to the broadsword and get the powerful enchantments fully maxed out as well. So really, it's just a win-win. Right now, we're just kind of doing a personal challenge run. Can we get through all of this with the incredibly slow gravity hammer? What do you think? My thought is no. Also, this time around, we're definitely going to use the protection thing, the arrow protection, on the cauldron fight, because that'll save us so much of a hassle. If we can just go in and just not get hit by all of the purple slime shots. The purple slime shots are like the biggest detriment to the cauldron fight. They're what really just tip it over the edge and make it kind of complicated. So if we can stop all of those from happening incredibly easily, why would we not do it? Look at that. Everything we're doing is great. All the damage is good and golden. Sometimes these guys are just a little, like, too hard to get to. They're standing on top of rocks or behind corners. And we just got to move on to the left. That's fine. We still can't roll. I mean, I don't know why that would have changed mid-run. If it was broken at the beginning, it's going to be broken until past the ending. But for the next one, hopefully everything will be squared away. We'll have the good sound, and then we'll have a good keyboard. We'll probably switch back to the louder one. Now that I can at least get the audio working relatively properly. We got a noise gate. So, I mean, maybe you can still hear some of the keyboard clicking in the background, but it should be very minimal. The whole point of the noise gate is to only pick up the voice and not anything else. We're going to go around this way just because this is the first way I happen to see. And first impression is not that bad. There's not many enemies over here. We are doing fine. We could do a big loop around, But I feel like we need to kind of go through the middle of this. If we don't run the gauntlet, do we even know if we really survive the challenge? The gauntlet of the bridge. Gotta use all of our souls to make these soul arrows. And also just keep shooting them through the wall. Like, there's literally no downside to standing somewhere where the enemy can't attack us, but we can freely attack them. It helps if you put the soul arrows on. If you just do it with normal arrows, I mean, you're just losing out. There's no benefit to you if you just shoot the wall with normal arrows. These guys are going down. I remember this area. Last time we were here was in a different orientation. Nothing wrong with that. Just makes it a little easier to see the chest this time. Last time we had to kind of go in blind. Was that strength potion? Yes, it was. Let's do this. Strength will always be one of the great benefits to this. Maybe we really should work at getting a build that gives us more consumables when we use our potion. I think that'd be pretty solid. Yeah, we are skipping some enemies over there, but also I don't care right now. I wanna be relatively safe getting to that cauldron and not just be taking a ton of damage leading up to it like I was just at that very moment. If this is doing a lot better, please just like let me know in the comments section. You don't have to be throwing in likes just because I fixed the problem I created for myself, but at least let me know if it is substantially different for you, or if it's like, nah, it still sounds like crap, this is awful. But I mean, what's with the negativity? It doesn't have to sound like crap. Maybe it doesn't sound great, but geez, be a little bit nicer maybe. Okay, all of the crits coming in make me feel happy every single time. What's going on over here? Something. We gotta find out. We gotta go back up and around. There's also something to the side over there. There might be a chest. Who knows? Look at this. Where are we going? There is a pot. I mean, kind of close. There might be something over there. We still have 2 more chests. Oh, there was that one there, so it doesn't seem like, well, never mind. I take that back. Almost immediately when we walk over here, it's very obvious that there's a new thing. See, this is incredible if we had another enchantment. Like, I don't want to go in with just this single enchantment. It's not going to be nearly good enough for us. I don't want to be like the greedy one, but we need a little something extra, you know? Here it is. Evil Arch-Illager. You summon the cauldron, I throw in the TNT. That's just what happens, my friend. That's just what happens. So I did say we were going to take the arrows, and I did that instead. Where's the artifact? Give me arrow protection. This one. We'll just see if we need to roll out or if projectile protection is good enough. Look at that. Does it start blinking when it times out? Yeah. That is beautiful. We literally have done so much. Also, these arrows, I mean, I know we just ran in and took a ton of damage, but these arrows are allowing us to crit so many enemies that we can actually, like, take some out. Watch, you just go in, you pop this down, then you start doing that. And then when he comes out with the big fireball, you run. And it's that simple. Okay, running into the purple slimes around the side is not the best. We never thought it was. I don't know why you thought that we thought that's what it was, but it clearly was not. Throw in the TNT, back up far enough to not die from it. And sadly, nothing good spawned in. A lot of enemies did, though. So get them out of here. We need to keep fighting for our own survival. It would be great if I could roll. Goodness me. We'd be doing extremely better off if I could just roll a tiny bit. Okay, that's where it starts getting a little worrisome. We're doing fine right here. Okay, when an enemy gets inside the protective golden hexagon shell, maybe it's an octagon. I'm not really counting sides, I'm just picking them. And we're on the winning side, that's for sure. Let's see, we can top off our health just a tiny bit. So this has moved to the side. Oh crap. We gotta get out of here. I just tried to roll again, which we can't do. There is not much that we can afford at this point. Maybe we can get a couple more souls by just sniping some people around the side. I don't know if it'll be enough to afford. Well, there we go. We got a full heal up. We can run in this time. I think wait for it to do the fireball, which should be soon. As soon as that disappears, we go in, which is right now. We going in. We're doing the melee. It's not attacking us back, and now we get out. We did take a little bit from the initial explosion, but we think we did overall quite well. At least I think we did quite well overall. It was a good showing. We could have done worse, that's for sure. Okay, it did just drop the firewall, but it is going to do another one quite soon. Like that. And we can still get a couple arrow shots in before we have to leave. We're just pushing it back with our arrows. Now the thing is, okay, so we do have the ability to go in and do quite a bit of damage now. Look at this. This is just chunking it like crazy. We did die. That's okay. We do have another life left. We were a tad greedy. But sometimes greed is good. This time, I don't think that's the case. Okay, purple walls going down, and we're taking them out. Just one smack at a time. That's all we need. Look at that. Somehow we did that actually flawlessly. I don't think we took any damage. Look at that. And we're just getting shots that are piercing all the way in. We're going in. We're taking this. The wall is falling. And this should be the end. Don't spawn in anything near us. That's how you do it. The protection totem is golden in this level. If you don't have one, definitely go out and get one. Exploding, rampaging, I absolutely love. I love rampaging. Increased damage against the undead is nice. Echo, I know we're saying 37. We can do it. We can hold off. We can hold off to hit 37. It might not be this level. It might be the next one, but we can do it. That was all. Yeah, that would be it. We missed one chest. That's okay. We did great. And hopefully this mic setting is a lot better. Probably shouldn't keep hitting it. And then I do that as an example of what I shouldn't be doing. But hopefully this is all a lot better. If you liked it, geez, 315%. We are incredible with our projectiles. We got down twice. That's fine. Mobs defeated. Who cares? Damage dealt. Almost 250,000. Maybe next time we can get that number. But for now, that'll be all. Thanks for watching. We'll see what's in the chest before I actually sign out. I always try to sign out too early. Oh my goodness. A new soul healer. 10 to 193 health. One's 5 to 99. Just twice as good. 1 second cooldown. This is not something we need to save extras of. I do know that for a fact. I know it's probably good, but I don't want it. I don't want to do it. Get out of here, Glaive. This one would be great if it had more than one enchantment. So we're now starting to really ramp up our armor and weapons, and they're starting to come out really incredible. We got a lot of powerful enchantments on everything. We'll slowly be moving up to that, but for now, that'll be all. Thanks for coming along for the journey. We'll see you on the next one. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. If you want to see more in the future, subscribe. The button's there for you more than for me. The bell icon is there only if you subscribe. Then it gets it so you can actually see more videos all the time. And also, please, more than any other time, comment down below if you notice a difference. Let me know if you enjoy the difference, or if it's worse, what can I improve? What can I do better on? Let's just improve. How can I improve? Just let me know. I want to make these videos better for you. You're the one listening to it. If there's a way I can make it better, just inform me. I'm sure I'll take it into reasonable consideration. If your comment is just, it would sound better if you stop talking, maybe I won't take that one into advisement for very long. But anything positive, I definitely will. Anyways, that has been all for now. This is me signing out. Goodbye. I hope you had fun. We'll see you on the next one.